The National Weather Service has issued Tornado Watch number 930, which is in effect until 11 p.m. This watch includes the following counties, in Illinois: Madison, Monroe and St. Clair. And for the following counties, in Missouri: Franklin, Jefferson, Lincoln, St. Charles, St. Louis, and Warren, and the independent city of St. Louis. Remember, a tornado watch means that conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including tornadoes, large hail and damaging winds, in and close to the watch area. While severe weather is not imminent at this time, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions, and should listen to later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. Repeating, Tornado Watch number 930 has been issued for the following counties, in Illinois: Madison, Monroe, and St. Clair. And for the following counties, in Missouri: Franklin, Jefferson, Lincoln, St. Charles, St. Louis, Warren, and the independent city of St. Louis. The National Weather Service in St. Louis has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for western Madison County, northeastern St. Louis County, northern St. Louis City in east-central Missouri, Warren County in east-central Missouri, until 11:23 a.m. At 10:48 a.m., a severe thunderstorm was located near Warrenton and moving east at 45 miles per hour. Hazard: 60 miles per hour wind gusts and $50 hail. Source: radar indicated. Impact: expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Warrenton, Wright City, Edwardsville, St. Charles, St. Louis, Troy, and Alton. This is a dangerous storm. If you are in this path, go immediately to a shelter such as a house and go to an interior room, away from windows. Lightning is one of nature's #1 killers. Remember, if you can hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck by lightning. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 11:23 a.m. for the following county: Madison County, Illinois. And for the following counties, in Missouri: St. Charles, St. Louis, and Warren, and the Missouri independent city of St. Louis. The National Weather Service in St. Louis has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Madison County, western Monroe County, northeast St. Charles County, until 12:15 p.m. At 11:20 a.m., a severe thunderstorm was located near St. Jacob and moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. Hazard: 70 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Source: radar indicated. Impact: expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Maryville, Marine, St. Jacob, Hartford, and Holiday Shore. Tornadoes can develop quickly from severe thunderstorms. Be prepared to take action if you spot a tornado. Seek shelter in a sturdy structure until the storm has passed. Stay away from windows as flying debris generated by damaging winds can be deadly. Lightning can strike 10 miles away from a thunderstorm. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 12:15 p.m. for the following county: St. Charles County, Missouri. And for the following counties in Illinois: Madison and Monroe. The National Weather Service in St. Louis has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for St. Charles County, western St. Louis County, northwest St. Louis City in east-central Missouri, until 12:45 p.m. At 12:10 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located near St. Louis, and moving southwest at 60 miles per hour. Hazard: golf ball size hail and 80 miles per hour wind gusts. Source: radar indicated. Impact: expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include St. Louis, St. Charles, Lake St. Louis, St. Peters, O'Fallon, St. Paul, Flint Hill, and Josephville. Tornadoes can develop quickly from severe thunderstorms. Be prepared if you spot a tornado and call the National Weather Service St. Louis when you can do so safely. The storm is producing destructive winds and large damaging hail. Seek shelter now inside a sturdy structure and stay away from windows. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 12:45 p.m. for the following counties: in Missouri, St. Charles and St. Louis, and the Missouri independent city of St. Louis. The National Weather Service in St. Louis has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Jefferson County in east-central Missouri until 1 p.m. At 12:32 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located near Arnold, and moving east at 40 miles per hour. Hazard: golf ball size hail and 70 miles per hour wind gusts. Source: radar indicated. Impact: expect wind damage to trees. Locations impacted include Hillsboro, Arnold, High Ridge, Crystal City, and Barnes Mill. Tornadoes can develop quickly from severe thunderstorms. Be prepared if a tornado is spotted. Seek shelter in a sturdy structure until the storm has passed. Stay away from windows as flying debris generated by damaging winds can be deadly. Lightning can strike 10 miles away from a thunderstorm. Lightning is one of nature's #1 killers. Remember, if you can hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck by lightning. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 1 p.m. for Jefferson County, Missouri. The National Weather Service in St. Louis has issued a flash flood warning for St. Charles County, St. Louis County, extreme central Madison County, extreme western Monroe County, Jefferson County in east-central Missouri, east-central Franklin County in east-central Missouri, Warren County, St. Louis City in east-central Missouri. Until 7:30 p.m. At 12:45 p.m., heavy rainfall was reported due to thunderstorms. Up to 6 inches of rain has fallen onto many streets and highways. Do not attempt to travel in flood emergency area unless you are evacuating the area. This is a flash flood emergency for St. Louis and surrounding areas. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Seek higher ground now. Some locations that will experience flooding include St. Louis, St. Charles, Warrenton, Granite City, Chesterfield, Edwardsville, Josephville, Venice, Alton, East Alton, St. Jacob, St. Paul, St. Peters, Maryville, Waterloo, Valmeyer, Fultz, Macetown, Hecker, Benton, and West Frankfort. Move to higher ground now. This is an extremely dangerous and life-threatening situation. Traveling is strongly discouraged until the warning has canceled. Do not attempt to travel unless you are fleeing an area subject to flooding or under evacuation order. Turn around. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. Repeating, a flash flood warning has been issued until 7:30 p.m. for the following counties, in Illinois, Madison and Monroe. And for the following counties, in Missouri, Franklin, Jefferson, St. Charles, St. Louis, and Warren, and the independent city of St. Louis.
This is Fox 2 News. This is James Foley reporting for some major breaking news. There is a major flash flood up to 25 inches high and most people are being rescued out of their cars. And now I'm getting reports that some people have been getting injured by the severe thunderstorms in effect. Live from St. Louis is my correspondent Dave. Dave, are you there?
Hi James, I am currently standing high ground inside a building at St. Louis, where almost everyone is being rescued. There is no way possible that anyone could survive out in the flooded river.
Do you have any idea possible that a tornado could develop?
I think I see one. Kind of large and destructive.
Are you sure you are seeing one?
Oh my god, I see it. It's in the air, but it's not touching the ground yet. It's coming near the building. I need to get to the basement. I'll talk to you later, James.
Oh my god, guys, I have received a notification on my phone that there is a tornado warning. Please stand by as we activate the emergency alert system.
The National Weather Service in St. Louis has issued a tornado warning for southwestern Madison County, northern St. Charles County, St. Louis County, St. Louis City in east central Missouri, until 2 p.m. At 1:22 p.m., a severe squall line capable of producing a tornado was located near St. Charles, and moving east at 30 miles per hour. Hazard, tornado and golf ball size hail. Source, radar indicated rotation. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage likely. Locations impacted include St. Louis, St. Charles, Granite City, Troy, Glen Carbon, St. Peters, Josephville, and Chesterfield. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home or a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Heavy rainfall may hide this tornado. Do not wait to see or hear the tornado. Take cover now. Repeating, a tornado warning has been issued until 2 p.m. for the following county, Madison County, Illinois. Counties, in Missouri, St. Charles and St. Louis, and the independent city of St. Louis. The National Weather Service in St. Louis has issued a tornado warning for Warren County, southern St. Louis County, until 2:30 p.m. At 1:42 p.m., a confirmed large tornado was located near Warrenton and moving east at 35 miles per hour. Hazard, tornado and tennis ball size hail. Source, weather spotters confirm tornado. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be heavily damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. Locations impacted include Chesterfield and Warrenton. To repeat, a tornado is on the ground. Take cover now. move into an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Heavy rainfall may hide this tornado. Do not wait to see or hear the tornado. Take cover now. Repeating, a tornado warning has been issued until 2:30 p.m. for the following counties, in Missouri, St. Louis and Warren. The National Weather Service in St. Louis has issued a tornado warning for St. Louis City in east central Missouri until 3:23 p.m. At 2:10 p.m., a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located near St. Louis and moving east at 55 miles per hour. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. Hazard: tornado and baseball-size hail. Source: Emergency Management reported tornado threat. Impact: you are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris will be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely, and complete destruction possible. Locations impacted include St. Louis. To repeat, a large, extremely dangerous and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground. To protect your life, take cover now. Move into an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. A tornado warning remains in effect until 3:23 p.m. for St. Louis City, Missouri. At 2:36 p.m., a confirmed large, violent, and extremely dangerous tornado was located at St. Louis and moving east at 70 miles per hour. This is an extremely dangerous and life-threatening situation. If you cannot get underground, go to a storm shelter, or an interior room of a sturdy building now. Take cover now in a storm shelter or an interior room of a sturdy building. Stay away from doors and windows. Do not stop under bridges or highway overpasses. They will not protect you from the tornado.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the St. Louis Emergency Management. Damage has been reported as a result of a large, violent, and extremely dangerous tornado impacting St. Louis. Numerous roads are completely impassable or destroyed due to large trees and power lines knocked down. Cars and trucks were tossed as a child's toy and debris is spread through some areas of St. Louis. Major injuries and fatalities were reported. To aid in the cleanup process, authorities request all residents in St. Louis are strongly advised to stay home until an all clear is given. For now, stay tuned to local media and television stations for further information.
The National Weather Service in St. Louis has conducted storm surveys in coverage areas to observe damage that was caused by severe thunderstorms, flash floods, and tornadoes that were in St. Louis and surrounding areas 2 days ago. The survey was issued, on Saturday, April 25, 2020. At around 9:30 a.m. and 10 a.m., some initial thunderstorms have started to form. The National Weather Service issued a tornado watch effective until 11 p.m. 4 severe thunderstorm warnings were in effect, and heavy rainfall started to cause major flooding to St. Louis and surrounding areas, causing a flash flood emergency. A train spotter 35 minutes ago after the flash flood emergency was issued, spotted a large tornado ripping through St. Louis. The initial EF0 recorded tornado was spotted at St. Charles, Madison, and St. Louis. 20 minutes later, it got worse. A confirmed large tornado was ripping through Warrenton and Chesterfield, Missouri. The tornado that hit Warrenton and Chesterfield was rated an EF2, which caused minor damage to these areas. 28 minutes later, a confirmed large, violent, and extremely dangerous tornado was spotted at St. Louis. The tornado that ripped through St. Louis was rated an EF4, which caused major damage to the area. These storms were responsible to the damage to these areas that were impacted by the severe weather. Golf ball to tennis ball size hail has caused major damage to vehicles, homes, and buildings, and substantial roof damage has also been reported. The EF4 tornado that impacted was measured winds up to 170 to 200 miles per hour. Before we end the storm survey, National Weather Service St. Louis thanks you for your cooperation during the severe weather 2 days ago.
Happy birthday, EAS participant. Have a great day and hopefully you're enjoying this special scenario we made.